Hello everyone, this is Janie with Hidden Mickey Travel. Today we're going to be doing a quick Genie Plus tutorial. I have some clients that are traveling soon and they asked for a little video on how to use Genie Plus. So the first step is going to be opening your My Disney Experience account. Let it load, and then when it does, you should have this little section in the center here that says Start Here to Plan Your Day. You're going to click on Get Started Now. And it's going to load Genie Plus. You're going to choose the day. So today I'm going to be going to Magic Kingdom later today after work. So we're going to stick with today, which is the 3rd. I'm going to hit continue. This is just for me. I'm just going by myself. I'm going to hit continue. And then here you get to choose what attractions, entertainment, dining, and enchanting extras you're interested in doing. So here we have a list of all of the Magic Kingdom attractions. So I'm going to go through and start choosing things that I would like to do later today. So I'm going to choose Big Thunder. I'm going to choose, let's see, Haunted Mansion. We'll do Small World. We will do Winnie the Pooh. We'll do Peter Pan. Pirates of the Caribbean, Seven Dwarfs, Splash Mountain. Oh, and you just saw that it popped up that I'm not allowed to make more choices than that. So, it only lets you choose a certain number of attractions to follow. So we're just gonna stick with those today, I think. Let's see what else is on the list see if I wanna swap something out here. Nope, I think I'm good. Okay, so if you continue to scroll down, it's gonna switch to the entertainment section. So if you're interested in seeing fireworks, Disney Enchantment, any of the cavalcades, the Dapper Dans, meet any of the characters or princesses, you would make those choices here. And then also if you're going to be doing any dining, this includes quick service or table service. So here you can see some options. I'm going to eat before I go, so I'm not going to follow any of these dining options today, but you can choose them here and it will tell you when the best time is to visit if you don't already have a reservation. So I'm just going to keep scrolling down so we can take a look at what's left. And the only enchanting extra available for today is the Capture Your Moment, which is a specialty photo experience there at Magic Kingdom. So I'm not going to do that today, so I'm just going to hit continue down here at the bottom. And then you can choose some favorites. So if you're interested in seeing Disney princesses or villains or Mickey Minnie, Pixar, things like that, you can make those choices and Genie Plus will kind of guide you towards those experiences as needed. Here's also some park interests. So if you're interested in fireworks or live entertainment or parades, here we've got the fireworks checked because I am going to try and see that later today. And if I keep scrolling, it just gives me some additional information to choose from. If you're interested in different types of dining, I've chosen everything that I want to for today, so I'm just going to hit continue. Okay, so here it's going to ask you if you would like to display certain preferences. So if you have a height requirement for your children, you can turn this toggle on and it'll tell you what the height requirements are for each attraction. For me, I'm going to leave that off since it doesn't matter. I'm an adult. And then also accessibility. So if you need any type of accessibility considerations, you would turn this on and then that would be available to you. Again, I am going to turn that off. And here we're just going to hit continue down at the bottom again. And now Genie is doing its thing. It's going to recommend when I visit certain attractions, when I do certain dining, when I do all of that information. So here we're being offered the Disney Genie Plus service. This is a paid service. It is $15 per person per day. So you have the choice of adding this on your Genie Plus experience. So here you would get to choose a time to return to an attraction and ride without having to wait. So you would go through the Lightning Lane entrance, similar to how FastPass used to work, but it is a paid service. You can also purchase individual lightning lanes, which we'll go over in a little bit. So for today, I am going to choose the Genie Plus service so I can show you all how that works. So you just click Get Genie Plus Service. I'm only going to purchase it for me today, so I'm the only one checked here. I'm going to confirm my party down at the bottom. And then here it tells me I'm purchasing it for today, October 3rd. And it is $15 per person per day. So my charge is $15 because it's just me. You can also edit your party if you wish to go back. And then I'm going to hit continue down at the bottom. So this is going to allow me to choose my first lightning lane selection. So I'm gonna kind of look around here, see if there's any times that work for me. Now I am not visiting until much later today, probably after 5 p.m. So I'm gonna just kind of look and see what we've got here, see if there's anything that falls within that time. It looks like there's a jungle cruise available. I don't think I'm going to book that experience today though, so I'm just gonna keep looking. I could meet Mickey and Minnie. I'm gonna keep scrolling down a little bit. Okay, so it doesn't look like I have any times available right now for experiences that I want to do. So I'm just gonna say skip for now at the bottom. Okay, so here is the Disney Genie service. So here you can see at the top there's a tip board and there's also My Day. So My Day is where you would choose, it shows you what your reservations are for today and also what attractions you're going to visit for the day once you choose them. So right now I'm just going to kind of scroll through and look. It's going to give you a forecasted wait for some of these attractions if you click on it. So here you can see, Liberty Square Riverboat isn't experiencing very high wait times throughout the day, and then I can go back. Peter Pan I can take a look at and see this one really does get kind of high and stays that way throughout the day. So this is usually a good attraction to use your Genie Plus service on. So I'm going to go back. Okay, so I am interested in riding Peter Pan's flight later today, so I'm going to check availability. So here below the Peter Pan's flight, you can see Disney Genie Plus is offered here. You can hold a selection at this time. So you're going to click check availability. It's going to load some times for you. So here I can choose to redeem between 11:30 and 12:30. If you want to, you can also look at other plans that you have during this time. I don't have any, so it doesn't show anything. Now that's going to be too early for me, so I'm just going to X out of this and go back. Now what you can do at the top is you can pull down and refresh as you go throughout the day. So we're looking here, and under Peter Pan's flight, next available is 11:30 a.m. So that's still too early for me, so I'm not going to make that choice right now. I'm looking for something around 5:30. So I'm going to kind of look down here and see if I can find anything around that time for later today that would be available for me. So far I'm seeing 10 a.m. It is still early in the day, so I'm not surprised about that. So what I'm going to do is go to my tip board up at the top. So I'm going to click on tip board. And here we see some additional attractions and shows, and it gives you more times available as well. So this is what the attractions and shows that I have chosen in the very beginning. So I wanted to ride Big Thunder, I wanted to ride Haunted Mansion, I wanted to ride Splash Mountain. All of those attractions are going to be listed here, along with their Disney Genie Plus next available time. So I'm going to scroll down here and see if there's any differences between what I was just looking at. And it looks like everything is still in the morning, which again, I'm not surprised about. Here we see Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. This one is not currently offered for a Disney Genie Plus. It is an individual Lightning Lane attraction, which means you would pay per person to ride this ride through the Lightning Lane. Here we're seeing I can purchase this for $10 starting at 6 p.m. today. So if I wanted to ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and not have to wait in line, I would have to purchase an individual Lightning Lane. So I'm going to click on that right now to show you what it looks like. So here again, you're choosing your guests. I am not actually eligible because the park has not opened yet. So we will come back to that later. So I'm continuing to scroll down to look at all of the attractions and see what their wait times are. Here we see Disney's Festival of Fantasy Parade is at 11:30. There's a Disney Genie Plus for a good seat. There's Dumbo the Flying Elephant. I've chosen that one to take a look at to again show you here redeem between 9:45 and 10:45. Again, this is early for me, so I'm not going to choose that. I'm going to X back out. I'm just kind of checking out things. It looks like Jungle Cruise has availability at 5:05. Again, I'm not meh. It's a meh for me, so I'm going to scan through that one. I can meet Mickey and Minnie again at 5:30. And then it's just showing me any additional options that I have to choose from here. So Space Mountain is 12:20. Let's see. 9:50. Okay, so I've gotten down to the bottom. So if you just tap at the top of your screen, it'll bring you back up to the beginning. Now what you can do is you can pull down to check availability, and it's going to refresh all these times for us. So now I'm seeing Big Thunder at 12. When I mentioned at 10:50. So as the day continues, the times are going to change as you move through the day. So I am going to continue to check throughout the day, and when there are times available for the attractions I'd like to ride, I'm going to come back and revisit this and make some choices. So I will be back with you soon, and we will see how things go. All right, so we are back. About an hour has passed, so I'm going to start looking again for some Genie Plus experiences that I can book for later today after 5. So here we are at the tip board. This is where you're going to go to take a look at all of your times that are available for the attractions you've picked. So I'm going to refresh by pulling down on the page, and it's going to show me some new times. So here we've got Big Thunder, we've got Haunted Mansion, 11:30. It looks like we're still around that 10:40 mark. But here I see Peter Pan Flight is available at 4:15. So that gives me a window of an hour. So if I click on that individual Lightning Lane button where it said 4:15, it's going to show me here the details of my choice. So as you can see at the top, it says Disney Genie Plus Lightning Lane selection for Peter Pan's Flight today, October 3rd. And I can redeem this between 4:20 and 5:20 p.m. So that is going to work for me. I'm planning to get there a little before 5, so that'll probably give me enough time to walk back towards Fantasyland to go ahead and ride this attraction. So I'm going to choose those in my party that I want to have this Lightning Lane. Again, it's just me, so I'm already chosen here. And I'm going to hit continue. And this confirmed my reservation for 4:20 to 5:20 p.m. On Peter Pan's Flight later today. So now that I've made this one reservation, I have 2 hours before I can make another reservation. So I'm going to click on this View My Day at the bottom. And on my tip board, that's going to show me, actually this brought me to my day, I apologize. I'm going to go back to my tip board. So clicking on the tip board on the left-hand side at the top over here, it's going to populate my day for me. And up here at the top, just underneath where it says Magic Kingdom Park, it says when you can book. So this is the time I'm available to book another Lightning Lane, or another Lightning Lane using Genie Plus. So I have to wait until 11:40 a.m. to book another attraction. So I'm going to set an alarm for myself for 11:40 a.m. to come back in and choose my next selection. Now, if you are staying on Disney property, you are able to make your first Genie Plus reservation at 7 a.m. And then you're able to make another reservation either 2 hours after park opens, which is 9 a.m., so you would be able to make your next one at 11, or immediately after you tap into your first attraction. So if it's 7 a.m., you make a Genie Plus reservation for 9 a.m., you go to your attraction, you scan your Magic Band, your card, or your phone, or your watch. That gets you into that attraction. At that point, you can make another selection. So as you're going through the line, you can go on to your tip board, toggle through, and then choose your next selection. Now, if you make a selection at 7 a.m. and that ride isn't until, say, 1 p.m., you would then need to wait 2 hours after the park opens to make your next reservation. So if the park opens at 9, you would be eligible to make another reservation at 11 and still keep your reservation at 1. So hopefully that makes sense. I know it can be a little bit confusing. Guest services is always available to help with that. So If I switch over to my day, here you can see it's recommending various things for me to do. It's recommending I ride Liberty Square Riverboat because the weight is low. It gives me times for the Dapper Dans. It's recommending that I eat at Columbia Harbor House between 11:35 and 12:05. So it's just giving you some tips on when the best time would be to visit some of these attractions. Now, if I scroll down a little bit further, here's the My Plans section here. So this is the this is the lightning lane that I have chosen, the Genie Plus for Peter Pan's flight at 4:20. So that is documenting that I have that in place. I can go between 4:20 and 5:20 and go through the lightning lane at this attraction. So what I'm going to do is wait until 11:40 and come in and make another reservation. So we will talk to you then. Okay, and we are back. So it's been a couple of hours now, and I am eligible to book another Lightning Lane Genie Plus attraction. So I'm going to look through and see what times the attractions would work for me. So I'm going to refresh by pulling down the screen. And now we're going to take a look. Okay, so my first attraction is scheduled for 4:20 to 5:20. So I'm looking for something maybe 4:30 to 5:30 or 4:45 to 5:45, somewhere around in there. So if I go back up to the top where we start with my attractions, it looks like Haunted Mansion is available at 4:35. So that will give me a window of 4:35 to 5:35, which I think will work out perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that lightning lane. I'm going to click on Book Experience for Haunted Mansion. And that's going to open up the new window that just confirms my booking here. So as you can see, I've redeemed between 4:35 and 5:35. I've chosen myself as the party, and now I'm just going to hit continue to go ahead and book this. Okay, so here's the booking confirmation. I can click on View My Day, and that's going to bring you back to your day. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on Tip Board. And that's going to show me that I have Haunted Mansion booked now for 4:35. And if I scroll down a little bit further, I can now see my Peter Pan's flight at 4:20. So I'll be able to go right from one to the other. And since they're both on the same side of the park, that works out really well. So as you continue through your day, you will continue this process until you either run out of time because the park is closing, or you've visited all the attractions you'd like to. You can visit each attraction once using Genie Plus. So I will not be able to book Haunted Mansion or Peter Pan's flight again. So if you look at the top here, you can see I can book my next Lightning Lane attraction at 2:48 p.m. So I'm going to set an alarm again for that time so I can come back on here and hopefully I'll be able to get Big Thunder Mountain or Splash Mountain, since those are kind of on that side of the park as well. So that's basically a summary of Genie Plus. Now to actually redeem these lightning lanes, you just show up to the lightning lane at the attraction and scan your Magic Band, your card, your phone, or your Apple Watch, and that will give you access into the attraction. You can continue to use this Genie Plus throughout the day. They do offer some dining suggestions. Here they're showing on my tip board when food is available to mobile order. So here it looks like Casey's Corner is available between 12:50 and 1:20. If I wanted to do Columbia Harbor House, I can mobile order right now for between 1 o'clock and 1:30. That will change as the day goes by. So you can just use that to kind of help yourself. And then there's also a couple of reservation dining available. So it looks like there's a dining reservation at Crystal Palace available at 8:45 if I wanted to do that, or Diamond Horseshoe at 3:05, and Jungle Navigation Skipper Canteen at 3 o'clock. So there's some options here for food as well. So use that as you need throughout the day to make sure that you're booking your dining and your attractions and shows. And that's a good summary of Genie Plus. I hope this has been helpful, and I look forward to working with you soon.